My name is Ali Moinzada. I'm chair here of the Division of Urology at Lahey. I think that the fact that we're approachable staff goes a long way. Generally speaking, they're trained by a group of faculty that I consider to be outstanding at what they do. That cannot be understated, that they are technically very gifted. I would say it's the general sentiment we have towards each other, the staff towards each other, the residents with each other, and in between the staff and the residents. We tend to be a pretty cohesive group, and we get along very well.
I had a chance to spend a month here as a sub-I, and I did 4 weeks here and got to know the people really well, the attendings, the staff, and I just really loved how much Lahey has to offer in terms of the breadth of experience that you get as a resident. So I was able to see that firsthand, and that's what really brought me here, and I knew that I would get an excellent training. I had no doubt that I would become a good surgeon if I came here.
We have a relatively unique set of not only residents, but also faculty that work very well together. The collegiality of this department is probably one of the most important things. Our training here in terms of numbers of cases that one does exceeds the minimum numbers for board certification. So an important factor to look at is diverse surgical training, which often involves all aspects of urology, which we have here in abundance.
I was attracted to Lahey for a number of reasons. I was really interested in a program that was heavy in operative training, and I wanted to go somewhere where when I graduated, I would have the skills to be independent, and I really feel like that has turned out to be true.
I chose Lahey first and foremost because I wanted excellent surgical training. I had done a sub-internship here and got to see firsthand how good the training is. And then I think something that's pretty unique about this program is that we get to spend 6 months in the laboratory doing basic science research.
Here at Lahey Hospital Medical Center, we've started a new mentorship program for the urology residents. Every urology resident is part of the program, and they get assigned to a faculty member when they start on their first day of internship. The idea of the program is that resident then is paired with a faculty member that they can go to with any academic issues, with any clinical issues, as well as any psychosocial issues, and be a real support system through their entire residency.
I think there's a lot of excellent programs out there, but I do think that Lahey has a sort of unique offering in the sense that the residents are exposed to a very busy urologic practice and clinic, that there is a huge number of faculty members for a program like ours with wide variety of subspecialization that covers pretty much every niche of urology. And we complement that experience with the research and didactics that comes not just from residents and resident-directed learning, but from our attendings and others as well. I think that the experience at Lahey is kind of complemented with our rotations outside of the hospital as well. For example, we go to Boston Children's, which is a great experience for our understanding and kind of appreciation for pediatric urology. It's a very clinically focused experience there, and all residents really have a great time and learn a great deal.
The Beth Israel is now part of a large system called the BI Lahey Health, and we have a wonderful interchange with the staff at the Beth Israel. We currently send our residents through different years at the BI, and I think we will continue to maintain some type of interchange of residents going forward. The nice thing about training in a different area than here at Lahey is that you get a sense of how other people do things, and that's an important factor in training programs, and that's part of the diversity aspect of what you do.
I moved to Boston from New York, and I didn't really have a community here when I moved, but the people that I've been with for the last 5 years, the other residents, have become my best friends. We hang out all the time, and it's just great to be able to trust them in a work environment and also be able to hang out outside of the hospital.
The work-life balance at Lahey is excellent as well. Me personally, my wife and I, we had a baby during our 3rd year. Had so much support, from everybody, even from, the residents who were taking my call and filling in, when I couldn't be here. I got a couple weeks off, when we had the baby, and it's really a family atmosphere.
Here at Lahey, not only do you grow in terms of surgical experience, but you also grow in terms of life experience.